guys, it's Robbo here and welcome to a Let's Play I'm going to be doing on a new game called Planetbase. This was released in October 2015. So yeah, I'm going to be doing basically a Let's Play. I'm actually going to start with the tutorial. I have never played this game. I've had it downloaded for about 4 or 5 days. So we'll run through the tutorial and then we'll get into the game. This is a base building, out of space base building game. From what I can tell, there's 3 levels of difficulty. Press any key. Let's start. Looks like white avocado. Whoop, here we come. Is one of them me? I want to be that dude, the green dude. Oh no, I'll be the red one. There's only one of him. That's me. In Planetbase, you control a group of human pioneers in the not so distant future trying to establish an outpost on a remote planet. Righto. Let's see what we can do here. So we've got. First thing is to learn the basics of camera control. Yep. We should know how to do this. Yep, we move the camera around, rotate the camera. Oh, yep, looking good. Okay, sweet. Top priority landing. Build some basic structures to keep your people alive. You can build structures using the main menu situated on the top left of the screen. Okay, top left of the screen. Most structures require metal and bioplastics to build. You have limited supply of these in the colony ship. You should be extremely careful when spending it. Right. Okay. First thing is to build an oxygen generator so your colonists can breathe when the oxygen in their spacesuits run out. Of course, oxygen. We all need oxygen. So obviously we're going up here, top left. What's that? Is that the oxygen generator? Build interior structures. O2 generator. I don't really like this pictures. It's not very helpful at this stage. Can generate oxygen from electricity and water. Well, we've got no electricity, I don't think. We're okay. Gonna go down here. R and F. Well, we can build a big one or a small one. That's pretty cool. Oh, it only goes up twice. So we'll just build a small one. Place structure. Oxygen generator done. Requires power. Power can be generated with solar panel. Obviously, we've got some sort of a sun or something in proximity, so we're going to build a solar panel. Build exterior structures. Ah, this was interior structures and this is exterior structures. Righto. Doesn't contain oxygen. Colonists need to wear a spacesuit to access them. Okay, this is starting to make a little bit of sense now. Generates electricity as long as there is any light. Can we make this bigger as well? Oh, we can make it. Oh no, that's it. Put it right there, and it's linked somehow. Do we have to build the link, or does it automatically link? Now that the solar panel is placed, you need to connect it to the oxygen generator. Okay. Connecting structures allow them to share power and water. In this case, on the interior structure, allow colonists to walk between them. Okay, to connect 2 structures, you'll need to click on one of them and then click on the other. If the connection is possible, the connection button will appear. Okay. We'll connect. Click on that. Click on that. Oh, that's obviously the connection button. 2 resources. I don't see anywhere where our actual resources are. What resources we have? Construction. You can increase the game speed in the menu. What's this? Ah, okay. Okay, back. What's this guy doing? Big box for one little. What do you? Oh, okay, he's connecting it. Oh, they've got to build the connection as well. I'm still yet to see where we can actually see how many of what resources we have. Maybe we'll click on the ship. I wonder if this isn't. Okay. Yeah, that's all making sense now. Contains bioplastic, meals. is down here. Medical supplies. Contains spares. Okay. Note that you'll be able to place new structures in such a way that you can be connected to existing ones. Potential connections are indicated by a green line. Okay, that's what that green line was when we went to place the power plant down. The solar generator or whatever the bloody hell it's called. Also needs water supply to function. You'll need to build a water extractor. Water and power generation structures don't need to be connected to the destination structure. They just need to be part of the same connection grid. So if I'm getting this correctly, we don't need to connect the water to there. We just need to connect it to there. So we'll go up to here. Exterior structure, obviously. Water. Okay, yep. So it only needs to be connected to the solar panel. As long as they're in the same grid, it doesn't matter. Oh, yep, you make it big. Go just for a standard size one. Rotate our camera around here a little bit. I don't really like this rotation thing much. Instead of... it's more like you're in first person rotating than rotating around an area. Which, yeah, I suppose that's okay. Who actually does all the building work? This little R2-D2 wannabe. Water has been built. Now we've got connected. We'll connect it in the same way we did with the other one. Like that. Yep. Now we've got oxygen. We've got oxygen. Now you should build an airlock so your colonists can get inside the base. Alright, so an airlock is going to be an internal structure. The structure can only have one interior connection. Righto. Right there. So why is that still saying we've got no water to it? Is this producing water? Oh, yep. Oh, we're getting water. Ah, we were still waiting on that connection. Okay. I wonder, what's this? Day, hour 8. Wind strength 60 meters a second, I guess that is. Bots 2, colonists 7. Water generated 4.4 out of 5. Power consumption 2 kilowatts. Water grid gives you 1 and produces 14.4. Okay, that's, yep. So that consumes 1 unit of water, but we're producing 4.58. Okay, so now we've got to connect this to here. Oh, this is all a little bit tedious, connecting everything. Our solar panel generates 30 kilowatts out of 30 kilowatts, but we're only using 1 kilowatt. That's using 2 kilowatts. That uses 1 kilowatt. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. So we've still got 26 kilowatts to spare. We're going to be able to build heaps of things. We might just speed this up because this is a bit out of hand, isn't it? Come on, guys, get this shit. Get your shit done. Get your shit sorted. Okay, just go back. The airlock is slow to use. Later on, you might want to build more than one to avoid congestion. Oh, we'll see, yeah. Your colony ship contains some food and supplies, and you can get water from a water extractor. You can now build a canteen so your colonists can eat and drink. Okay, so if they go in... Why are they all carrying on about their oxygen? Oh, yep, they can get inside. Okay, so we'll build ourselves a canteen. That's, yeah. I'm not real happy about that being through the rocks. I wonder if when I place it, if they'll destroy the rocks, if they'll move the rocks, it can be slightly bigger. They do, the rocks disappear, that's good. I was going to say, placing it in the rocks like that. So I wonder how much of this land, how much of this terrain is actually, actually changes as you're placing items around. I'm going to try speed this up again. Game speed set to 4. Okay, so they're all sucking in the oxygen, they're breathing in big ones. Back to the ship. We could have bloody landed the ship over here. It just seems to be getting further and further away. It's I'm not designating where I build. Obviously, the tutorial's telling me where to build, but I just seem to be building further and further away. I'm going to be building down here and pulling resources off the ship the way I'm going. I'm going to be miles away from anything. Yeah, it was going back in, sucking down more oxygen. I'd hate to see what happens when I put this canteen in. I'd never get him out of there. Is that a bot? Yeah, okay, so the bot's come out. Right, now we'll connect this up. Connect that up to there. Chain link up to there. We've got power, we've got water, we've got oxygen generators. We're building the canteen, which is very slow, tedious work putting all this stuff in. I don't think there's much more we can really do just apart from wait. Rotate ourselves around. I'm going to take me a while to get used to this rotation thing. Nope, structures need to be connected to at least one other to air so the columns can move between them. Okay, some structures can have components placed in them. These provide additional functionality. You should now build some components in the canteen. A table for people to eat, a drinking fountain to get water, and a video screen for some basic entertainment. To build components, click on the structure to select and then click on the edit button. Okay, get ourselves back over here, we'll click on the structure. Where's the edit? Up here. Table. Can I place the table? I can. We'll put the table there so it's not right in the way of the door. What's this thing? We're going to put in a drinking fountain. Now, I think that can go next to the door. Not right. Put it just there. It's out of the way. That's out of the way enough. And a video screen. Put it... I'll put it over... Where am I going to put this? Video screen. I will put it just there. Everyone will be able to see it from there, surely. Now that columns have component and drink. Sometimes you might want to have a closer look at what's going on inside your base. You can use the show tops menu. Okay, so okay. So this how you can select components from colonists inside the base and see their status. Okay. Structure to build is a dorm, so your colonists can sleep. Dead ends, they can only be connected to one other structure. You should probably take this into account when designing your base. Right. Dorm. Where's... Oh, okay, we'll put it out here, because this is... Build it slightly bigger. Put our dorm just there. Rotate ourselves back around. When I'm playing these sorts of games, I always like to have a, an orientation of, like... For me, I'm always going to try and be looking at it from this direction. I don't know, it's just the way I play. I may rotate around to look at things, but I'll always come back to the same sort of, the same orientation of the way I'm playing. Get it, come on, start running, hurry up. How are we going for power? So we'd use 6 up there. This uses 1.5. The video screen, that'd use a bit, doesn't it? No. Oh, well, it's not in yet, so... Oh, they're all tired. Everyone's getting tired, come on. Well, I don't see why they can't just throw a sleeping bag down on the floor. Like, why do they need a dorm room? They've, there's bloody 7 of them and 2 robots, and they've travelled in that little thing all the way from Earth, I'm assuming, to wherever we are. I've no idea where we are. And they're concerned about not being able to throw a sleeping bag on the floor. There's a couple of them having a feast. Place component bunk beds. Okay, we've got to place bunk beds. Do we? Yep. Or do I have to wait for it to be connected? Oh, this is all a little bit confusing right at the moment. Won't let... See, I wish I could queue up the buildings, so I've got to wait for it to be connected. Then I'll think I'll be able to click on it and queue up buildings. Yeah, okay. Bunk beds. So I guess we'll just place some... What, are we just placing 2? We've got 7 people fitting in 2 beds. Even in shifts, that equates to 1 person too many. If they work in shifts of 8 hours. And they're 2 people. Where's the 3rd? Okay. Structures requiring varying amounts of power to function. At any given time, if the base requires more power than is produced by the generator, structures will shut down, which could easily have fatal consequences. Righto. Solar panels only work during the day, so if you intend to survive the night, you will need to build some wind turbines that can produce power all day, and power collectors that can store power for later use. Right-o. Most structures can be built in different sizes. Larger structures require more resources but provide additional space and functionality. That's pretty standard. I would think that would make sense. Place a medium-sized structure, power collector. Let's have a look here. Get our power collector. All the way up there. Okay, we're placing this as a big medium. Oh, medium and big. Medium. What's this? Place a wind turbine. Medium wind turbine. Get over here for a closer look. We're miles away at the moment. Connect all structures, wait for everything to be built. So, 8 hours. Days. Still only been here 8 hours. Oh, we've got a little bit of wind at least. I wish I could place more bunk beds in here and another table. I mean, I've got... What do we got here? Oh, this is a bit confusing. We've got enough room there for 4 people. We've got 7 people. So if you could place another table there, or there, have enough room for 8 people. Where are they getting this news broadcast from? Got to be coming from a long way. We'll speed up time again and get this happening. Come on guys, throw it together, hurry up. Up to there, yeah, we linked that up. Now I wonder if we link that to there or there. Structures. Oh, I wonder if they'll just fall asleep outside when they get tired. This reminded me a little bit of The Sims, like The Sims in outer space or something. Waiting for construction, we're building things. I can't do anything there. What's this? I don't know what that button does yet. It doesn't. Recycle, delete. Okay, so we obviously get some resources back. 22%. You typically need a combination of several solar panels, wind turbines and power collectors to ensure there is constant flow of electricity. Righto. One of the main challenges you'll face is to maintain a constant supply of food for your colonists. Food is usually grown in vegetable pads in the biodome and then processed in the meal maker in the canteen. More things we've got to squeeze into the canteen. Right. I'm assuming we're going to build the biodome. Where does it want me to build this? Way down here. I feel like I'm just boxing myself in as I go. Like I'm restricting myself to sort of being stuck in the middle of this area here thanks to this tutorial. I mean, I know it's only a tutorial, but still. Okay, so we'll place that. We'll place the biodome. Now we'll click on this. Here. The meal maker. Creates meals from vegetables or vitra meat. If there is enough variety of ingredients, we'll create nicer meals that restore morale. Righto. Where are we going to put this? Can I put it? Put it right in the middle of the bloody room. Oh, this isn't very good. Oh, well, I'll place it there next to the fountain. I want to try and leave some area open. Can't be placing everything. Okay. Connect all structures, place component, tomato pad, onion pad, meal maker, dome, wait for everything to be constructed. Okay, let's go back to here. Come on, run, I know you're tired, but get running. You can't eat if you don't run. It's just worrying me that I just can't put more bunk beds in. I want to be able to put more bunk beds in. Oh, here they go. There's still going to be one bloke missing out on sleep. He's running for a bed. Nah, he's coming to build the bloody meal maker. This has been constructed. Let's throw that together. What are you doing inside with that? What? How did you ever think that that was going to work? You're just going to crash your way through the wall. We've got one little man running on no sleep because it won't replace more beds. Everything's speeding up. I'm going to throw these domes back together. I like the look of that biodome. That looks cool. Okay, so we'll go here. Place some plots. We're going to place tomato. Place an onion. What's the other thing we need? Is that all we needed? Is that all we needed to place? Must be. I thought we had to place 3 vegetables. Maybe I was wrong. This fella is just going to pass out. He's nearly done. Look at him. Vegetable pads need to be maintained by biologists. If not, they will decay and eventually stop producing. Most structures, including the colony ship, can be recycled to get back resources from them. Recycle colony ship. What happens to all this stuff that's on here? Have we got somewhere to store it? Okay, let's just recycle it. Recycle structures. It doesn't isolate any of the existing ones. Okay. In order to survive in the medium term, you will need to produce more resources so you can build more advanced structures. You can build a mine to extract ore from it. Mines have the ability have to be built at the base of a mountain, and they need another structure nearby to be connected to. Okay, place a mine. That to me seems like we're gonna be connecting right to where we're meant to walk into the base. I don't know. No, this little fella, he's gonna be sprinting for that bed now. See if he doesn't pass out before he gets there. He's tired, that's for sure. He's having a feed. That's good. It's good to see him getting to eat. We've got to... I suppose these are the biologist people. Not even letting him have a sleep. Come on, mate. Go to bed. Oh, someone else has hopped in on him. They've bloody shanked his bed out from underneath him. Alright, throw this together. Processing plant is a structure where raw materials are processed to refine resources. The metal processor component can generate metal from ore. Sounds logical. Where are we putting this in? Way down here. This, you know... I know this is only a tutorial, but to me this just seems highly illogical, building the processing facility as far away from the extraction site as possible. Come on. Come on, get your stuff worked out. I just want to blow through this tutorial so I can actually start playing it. It's... Look, I think it's going to be a good game. It feels good. Everything feels fine, but it's just this constantly waiting for my little men to run around. And I mean, at the end of the day, once I've built all this, I'm not going to be using it. Okay, so we'll connect this to here, or do we connect it to here? There. Now connect it to there. Connect it to there like that. We'll really be able to kick things off once we start going. Looks like our old mate might have actually finally got for a lay down. Either that or he's laying dead in the bloody desert somewhere. No, we've still got 7 colonists, so I don't know where he is. Wind strength's down. Sun's still up. Okay, now we can click on this. Place on a metal finery. Okay. It's bioplastics. That's metal, righto. Waiting for construction. Come on. Looks like these fellas need repairs. Who's going to repair them? Now your workers will start going to the mine to extract ore. They'll need to take the ore to the metal processor and convert it to metal. Later on you'll be able to use bots to perform some of these tasks. See, this is why I just think that should be built over there. It just does not make sense to have it this far away from the mine. The other construction resources is bioplastic. Bioplastic is produced from starch in the bioplastic processor. Starch is produced from some vegetables in the biodome like rice or wheat. Not all vegetables are starchy, and the ones that are produce less food. Okay, so we're going to here. We're going to put down, what's this, rice pad. It's a funny looking rice pad. Get out of this. We'll get out of this. get out of this, I'll press the back button to get out of it. Go into here, and build ourselves a plastic majiggy, a bioplastic maker. Throw that corner there. We'll throw this game speed into overdrive, try and get this done as fast as possible. It looks like quite a good game. Like, I think that layout of base is going to play a big part. It seems to me that everything has to be a certain distance from buildings. Colonists and carrier bots will take the right resource to the required components that they can produce. You can control production by disabling components or by lowering the priority or a particular structure. Solar panels and wind turbines need to be maintained periodically with spares. If you fail to do this, they will stop functioning. Spares are produced in the spares workshop component in the factory structure. Okay. This tutorial has so far been forcing you to place structures at predetermined locations, but from now on you'll be free to place them wherever you wish. God, I wish they could have done that from the start, really. Okay, so now we're looking at the factory. So, I'm going to place the factory down here. This seems logical to me, because I'm going to connect it to where the resources are made, and they'll go straight to the factory for the spare part components to be produced. Connect all the structures, place component, spare workshop, wait for everything to be built. Once again, we are throwing this into overdrive. Pretty sure I can just use the plus and minus to decrease game speed. Yep, still only goes to 4, which I guess is sufficient, you know. Other games go a lot higher, and while it's good, you can place things faster and get buildings done faster, and there's not this downtime sitting around waiting for everything. It's still, as much as it's letting me place the facilities independently, it's not letting me build more structures. I hope another ship just doesn't come along and scoop all this shit up and buggers off with it. And what was all this about placing another airlock? I'd like to put the airlock right here, where they're getting the materials from. It seems, you know, a lot, you know, just silly placing it that far away. This robot's about to pass out. Sure, we've got spares over here somewhere though, don't we? Yes, we've got spares. Got spares, excellent condition. Robots might be broken down here. Oh, yep, here we go. Old mate's fixing it. So we connect that to there, link them up. Old mate inside here's broken down too. Wouldn't you think that they do just general maintenance and actually repair them before they fall to pieces? But on the upside now, oh, he's broken a bone. He's busted a leg. On the upside, we've got food production. I'm still yet to see where we're storing anything. I'm assuming they might take these crates and just put them outside. Go into here, we'll put in a... What else is it? Foundry, arms workshop. I'm gonna have to fight. Put some spares workshop in. Someone will come and do it. Ever. Sometime. Maybe. Running from one end of the place to the other with a little box. Hopefully you got everything you need in that one little box. You probably don't. Oh, it's built. Note the factory components are operated by engineers, not workers. Every base has to have some basic sick bay so you can provide treatment for injured miners and sick colonists. Well, we've got a bloke broke his leg up there. Medics can heal people in the sick bay using medical supplies. Well, to me, the sick bay would go up here near the bunks, but it's not. Ooh, I don't want to place it off the factory. I really want to place it off there. Place it off the side of the canteen. that'll do. That's gonna do. Like, as soon as I'm finished this tutorial, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be playing. You know, I'm gonna be starting a standard game, and I'm gonna be playing from there. I may have to cut this video in two actually, because this is going to go on for a lot longer than I thought it was. So I might just leave you right here, and we will start this video again when this sick bay is built.